When it comes to driving, safety should always be your top priority. And yes, it's no secret, South African roads are pretty hectic sometimes. We know you know what we mean, so without getting into any further detail, welcome to another episode of How To, where we're going to share a few safety tips that we found useful and we hope you can benefit from too. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Londega. And if you are new here and you like what you see, please do the cool YouTube thing. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another episode. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Be aware. Let's start with broad strokes. Being aware of the immediate space around you, as well as a bit into the distance, is a great place to start. Look around. Are the other drivers in your immediate space behaving or taking chances? Is there an accident up ahead or a robot that's out of order? Is there a shady character sitting on the side of the road or a speedster weaving through traffic coming towards you? Close and medium situational awareness can save you from a variety of potential nasties. Space management. While it's difficult to manage the space to your left, right, and behind you, you can always manage the space in front of you. Leaving a comfortable, safe space in front of your vehicle is your prerogative. And even though we know this leaves space for other drivers to cut in front of you, they'll have to be going faster than you to do it. Which means they'll only be in your space for a little while before you are able to reclaim it. You should also leave a comfortable space in front of you while you're stopped, just in case you need to make an emergency lane change or get out of a sticky spot. Park like a pro. Parking lots are notoriously tricky. Space is tight, people are impatient, and even with the help of a car guard, things can easily go sideways. First prize in the parking game is to always find a spot you can drive through so your car's nose is facing out of the bay. A close second is to try and reverse into the bay, and in both cases, it's easier and safer to drive forwards out of the bay than it is to reverse into it. At the same time, try to leave enough space on all sides of your vehicle for yourself and other drivers to easily enter and exit other bays. Go slow, remain calm, and play nice. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. We know that the road has a tendency to test our patience. There'll always be people jumping robots, cutting you off, turning without signaling, etc., etc. But if you always approach the road from a defensive, calm mindset, which we know sometimes is hard to do, you're far more likely to get through your journey without incident. Find that happy place inside of you and radiate good vibes, even when people are being MIT. Here's a helpful tip we picked up from another YouTuber, MIT, which stands for Mapping Intersections and Tracking Road Users. This goes hand in hand with our Be Aware tip, and it has to do with tracking what's happening at intersections where many accidents tend to occur. This includes tracking the cross traffic, including pedestrians and cyclists, as well as what's happening in your lane and the oncoming one. Who's turning or going straight in cross traffic? Who do you think might go after the traffic light turns red? Is there a public transport vehicle that might stop just after the traffic light or stop sign? The general principle is to track the movements in the intersection and map possible scenarios that could happen once you get going. Smooth operator. The rainy season is here, and with it comes an added element of danger on the roads. While you can't control how other road users behave or what the state of the actual road might be, you can control yourself. One easy tip for driving more safely in the rain is to keep all your inputs smooth. Don't jab the throttle, slam the brakes, or jerk the steering wheel. This will make your car unbalanced. You'll lose traction and, well, avoid distractions. Sure, we know this is an obvious one, and at this stage, we shouldn't be telling you not to operate your phone while driving. But we will. The sound of your phone ringing or receiving a message is not a cue for you to reach for it immediately.
Hello?
In most instances, it can wait. So, unless you have an easy-touch Bluetooth system in your car that allows for safe, hands-free answering of calls, leave it alone until you've safely reached your destination. Or wait until you can find a safe place to pull over if you feel the need to attend to it right away. In general, there are a lot of things that can distract you on the road. Advertising, passengers, clouds that look like animals. But your mission as a driver should always be to get to your destination without incident. Stay focused. The long haul. Some of you might be planning a holiday that involves a long drive. For a lot of us, we may look at that long drive as the thing that stands in the way of us being on holiday. And with that comes a temptation to try and get there as quickly as possible. This may lead to things like speeding and not taking regular breaks. But trust us, the risk is simply not worth it. Try and look at the drive as part of the holiday, a chance to see new things and maybe even stop off at places you wouldn't normally. So take it easy, make some memories, and get to your destination relaxed and ready for your holiday. And there you go. For now, we hope you found these tips useful. And of course, there are a ton of other useful tips we could give you and that you could probably give us. In fact, why don't you pop them in the comment section below, and next time we do one of these, your tip could make it onto that episode. But that's all the time we have left for today. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon, and until next time, be safe out there.